Hi everybody, Joe Brancato, the air gun scientist. So today we're going to put on the lever action onto a Vulcan Bullpup. Now the Vulcan Bullpup's probably one of the best bullpups out there. Extremely accurate, a nice feel to them, good size, very small, compact. I like a bolt, but a lot of people like to use a lever. So we're going to show to you how to change it out. Okay, so what we did first was with the 5mm Allen head, we removed this bolt. Then after we removed the bolt with the Allen, we removed this cover plate with the 4 screws. Now that uses a T10 Torx. So a T10 Torx to remove these 4. After you remove the bolt, that comes out. Now you'll notice on one side they're countersunk, on the other side they're not, okay? Remember that, because when you put the plate back in, you want to do the same thing. There's only goes in one way out of 4 possible directions. This way, or that way. How you know which way it goes? First of all, countersunk goes up. And wider section, see, notice this one's thinner than this one's wider than this one, goes to the bottom. Okay, put that there. Line it up. Now you can put the first 2 in if you want. You can do this in any order you want. What we're going to do is actually put the bolt in first. The bolt uses a T15. Okay, so we're going to put that right here. Line that up. Get the T15 ready to put it in. Okay, there you go. Then 2 more screws. We don't torque everything up until we get everything installed first, just to make sure we've got everything in perfectly. Then you torque everything up. That's the way I like to do it. Just put it together first, make sure everything works. You're going to wind up with a bunch of extra screws. We counted 4 extra in our installation, but we do the installation for free when you buy the unit from us, so don't worry about it. Now the last 2 are going to be these longer 2 because they have to go through the bolt, what do you call that? Handle, housing thingamabobby. Okay, so of course we had to drop it because we got big fat fingers, and we did it before quite easily. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to kind of cheat. Line it up here first. Get them in there. Of course, when you're not doing this on the camera, it goes pretty easy. Okay, so we put the bolt in with the T15, these 2 screws in with the T10. We lined up these 2 screws, and we're going to now sink those in the same size as this is a T10. So we're going to line that up here. Oh, that's a T15. Got to get the T10 back in my hand. Okay, there you go. Just kind of start one partially, and then start the other partially. Oh, there you go. Now this puppy is just about ready to be done. As I said a few times, you will wind up with a few extra screws, which is nice. So don't feel like you lost anything. Okay, now we're going to torque that down a little bit there. Okay, so we tightened these up with the T10s. We tightened that up with a T15. Checking for smoothness. That works great. We're going to get the magazine. Okay. So here we go, point up the gun upward, pull it back. First thing I notice is it's amazingly much easier to cock. That's a nice thing. Okay, now we put the magazine. I think the Vulcans have one of the best magazines in. A lot of guns you got to really fiddle around. With the Vulcan, you just get that hook, you get that little bar, and put it in. I've had other guns like, man, I love my Mutant. My son loves his Mutant. One of the best guns out there. But it's a little tough for me to put the magazine in. This thing, it just goes right in. So I'm cool with that. And now, smooth as butter. That is sweet. Let me take a quick shot out of here, Ricky, into our test stand. Yeah, now let's reload it. Man, that is so much smoother. I do like it. At first I thought, nah, I'm a bolt guy. All my Rapids are bolts. Why do I need a lever action? Now that I've put it on, I definitely like it a lot more. So we have a loaded magazine that I'm going to remove here first while we're shooting the breeze with you guys. And just like every other gun, you can decock these just by holding the bolt back, pulling the trigger. Now you can let go of the trigger as you let the bolt go forward, and you have a decocked gun. You don't have to have that spring under tension all the time. But that's the part you have left over. And I gotta say, I do like the bolt action removed and the lever. It looks cool, but it doesn't look like like it was retrofitted. It looks like it's part of the design. So, thumbs up from Joe Brancato, the air tank scientist, on the new upgrade kits that are. And by the way, all of our Vulcans will have these unless otherwise specified. So, with that, I'm going to say take care, God bless, and have a great day.